Mm-mm-mm. This calls for a drink. It's not bad for cheap ass alcohol. So I'm still sporting the broken glasses. I don't even care at this point. Before I get started, I just got myself a Nintendo Switch. Yes. I'm about to actually put it on charge while I get this together. Now, so I'm just sitting up here, cuddling up with my cat. It's a very, it's a gloomy afternoon. And I'm getting all these news updates. And I'm also getting some DMs on Facebook asking me if I, knew about the riot at Congress. What are we doing? Storming the Bastille? Like, what are we? And it's so interesting. It's so interesting how, well, first of all, let me just say, so obviously, the Trump supporters are upset because Trump lost, okay? Biden won. He is the president-elect, and today was the day that they were supposed to put everything like that into effect, make it official, all that stuff. Routine. They do it every 4 years when the new president is elected. They do it. I don't think that we've really had something like this happen. And that's the reason why I have to go out on and say this, that Trump is a major reason why we had a lot of this crap going on, because he allows for stuff like that to his rhetoric fuels the flames of these people to be emboldened to do a lot of the things that they do. And it's sad. But that's not really where I want, like, because obviously I kind of knew it was going to happen. I knew people were going to really be upset, especially because Trump is coming out here with the crazy rhetoric again, talking about how, oh, the election was rigged and this and then the other. And oh, I know that they cheated. And I actually won the election. Biden didn't win. I mean, all this stuff. All this stuff he wants to say. Okay, fine. But you already know that the people that follow you like you're some kind of cult leader. The KKK. Anyway, I'm just saying. But that's not what I really wanted to touch on. What I really wanted to touch on was the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. Because you're not about to tell me that what these people out here are doing, rioting and everything else and protesting, were we not doing that like a few months ago? Have we not been doing that in order to be looked, in order to fight for our equality? And correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of, I'm willing to bet that the same people who were coming out and telling us that we were un-American and crazy and terrorists for speaking out and for the riots and everything else that was happening following the George Floyd situation and the Breonna Taylor situation and everything in between. I can guarantee you that some of the same people who are out here rioting because a president lost an election, like because of a presidential election, I can guarantee you that a lot of the same people were telling us months ago that we were crazy and un-American and we were terrorists and all kinds of bullshit like that. We were thugs and all this stuff. You know who these are thugs. Why? Because who in the world got hurt because of an election? No one. I mean, what, Trump's feelings? That's the only thing that was hurt because of the election results. What? No one was killed, no one was maimed, no one was hurt in any kind of way. So you tell me the two don't compare. I would love for somebody to come to me and tell me that the two compare. They don't compare. They don't compare. That's interesting to me. It is interesting to me. I don't get it. But then again I do, because hypocrisy is real and it happens every single day, not just in this situation, but in hip hop and in all kinds of other things. But specifically I'm talking about this. Y'all really sat up there and judged us for the rioting and the looting and everything else, but look at what y'all doing right now. Look at what y'all doing right now over an old ass leather-faced looking turd. Please. Please. Like, come on. Come on. And oh my gosh. And then like, okay, so they're storming the Bastille, okay? They're rioting. They're trying to get through security so they can go in and whatever they want to do, yell at them or whatever. I don't even know what they were really planning to do. If if you think that your militant actions are going to change their minds about the election, you're sadly mistaken. I'm sorry. I mean, I think that they want him out as much as we do. He lost the popular and the electoral vote. Please, please stop. Take this L, okay? Just take the L. You guys are acting stupid. But not just that, okay? So there's a situation, okay? There was rioting. Tensions were high and all kinds of things like that, all right? And they were pushing past police, being rowdy, being thuggish, right? Since we want to use that word to describe black people when we do it, y'all are thugs. And there was a situation where tear gas was thrown into, tear gas was thrown, tear gas was used, and, someone got shot. And, when the news came out about that, okay, they were called, the police that shot the woman, call all kinds of murderer. And, police are supposed to protect and serve. And, oh my God, it's horrible. Why would the police do this to us? Girl. I'm not celebrating in someone else's pain because I don't want anybody getting shot. But at the same time, I can't sit down and pretend like this is just not like, that it's not like interesting. You know what I mean? I can't sit up here and pretend like it's not interesting that all of a sudden, the same people who want to scream out Blue Lives Matter are now all of a sudden caping and being like, oh my God, the police are murderers. Oh my gosh, we don't like the police. Oh, really? Really? Now, because all of a sudden, because the police shot one of your own, now you guys want to all of a sudden be all like, fuck the police. Oh, that's very interesting. That is incredibly interesting to me. I literally sat right here on this couch, okay? I sat right here on this couch and I chuckled. I just said, I was like, like, come on. Right, Boots? Even Boots is relishing in this. Look at her. She's thriving right now. Look at her. She is thriving. Right. It look like she's saying, no, don't show me. She's like, no, don't show me. I'm not decent. All right, I'm not showing you no more. But I find it very interesting. That's the reason why I had to get on live, because there's nobody around right now that I can talk to. Everybody's like at work or whatever. But I'm off today. I did my video with the unpopular opinions. I premiered that, and then I was working on another video that I did in my bathroom where I was trying to get this skin together while talking about something stupid. And then I see this and I'm just like, wow, that's very interesting. I don't know what to say other than duh. That's literally all I have to say is duh. We told you so. I told you so. I knew that it was going to happen where, a situation occurred where where they didn't get exactly what they wanted and then they would get all up in arms about it because it's happened already. It's happened in the past where they've gotten all up in arms about something and then wanted to, cry about being mistreated when they themselves are the same people that were mistreating us. The shoe is on the other foot. The shoe is on the other foot. The glove is on the other hand. Okay? We are in a different room. And you guys are not. It's not in your favor. I'm sorry. I can't. It boggles the mind how just you really honestly can't. There isn't a lot really that can be said except for duh, except for we told you so, except for how interesting. That's literally, I should have just titled this video how interesting, and then that's it. Dot dot dot. How interesting. Because I knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. Why are you stretched out like this? She trying to scratch my foot. Go ahead. But yeah, so I really don't know what's going to happen from here. And, obviously within like the next couple of weeks, we are going to have our next president. We are going to inaugurate Joe Biden as the new president, as the 46th president of the United States. We are going to have him there. And there's really nothing that y'all can do about it. What are you going to do? You can cry until the cows come home. You can literally, you can do all this rioting and stuff. You can do all of that, but it's not going to change the facts. It's not going to change anything. We tried to do it 4 years ago where we tried to protest and everything else when he was elected. We tried to do it and nothing happened. We still had to, we even went through an entire impeachment hearing. We went through an entire impeachment hearing for this man and nothing happened. Please get there yourselves, because I'm not explaining exactly I'm not explaining all of that. I'm not going to waste my breath to explain that. This is what happens. This is what happens. And I hope that everybody who was in this daggone riot and everybody who was involved, I hope you guys are all fined or arrested. I hope you were all arrested and fined. Because like it's one thing to protest, but then when you're trying to literally like breach security and fight the police, come on. You're gonna expect to get, and no, like unprovoked, completely unprovoked. Who provoked you? Nobody was shot at, nobody was killed, nobody was maimed, nobody was harmed at all. You guys went up there unprovoked and decided that you were going to storm down the Congress, but you thought you thought y'all was the shit. You thought you was gonna go up here and demand that there be a recount and demand that Trump be reelected. No, we're just not dealing with that loser for another 4 years. That's what everybody decided. We're not dealing with that loser for another 4 years. And I'm glad that we finally got there. I'm still not 100% with everybody who voted for Biden this year. Okay, fine, but I know that some of y'all voted for Trump the first time, so I'm still not seeing y'all. No. But all in all, we've come to a different place now. we are not dealing with him for another 4 years. We've decided that. The American people decided that. And if you can't handle it, you can see yourself out of the country. You can see yourself go live in like Russia or China or something. If you want that kind of a government to be, if you are a fan of that kind of government, I'm sorry, go live in Russia, China, go live in North Korea. You won't be back. You won't be able to come back. I'm just saying, go to North Korea if you want to. It's ridiculous how hypocritical these people are. Hypocrites, all of them. Hypocrites. Blue lives matter. I wonder if they matter right now. I wonder if they matter to you guys now. I wonder. Because you only did that just to be racist. You only did that to be racist. You only did that because Black people were crying out Black Lives Matter because we kept on getting killed by police. You guys did that just to be racist. So now that your racism has backfired, I wonder how you feel. I wonder how you feel. That it's just, the flavor. I can't, like, it's the flavor. You gotta love it. You really do have to love it. I can't, like, what is going on? What is going on? I don't know. I'm answering my own question. I really don't know what's going on. Hold on. I'm really out here trying to, like, hook up this Nintendo Switch. Oh man, I don't know if this is long enough. Let me see. I gotta get like a small table or something for the Switch to go on, because right now our coffee table, like, I don't want, sorry y'all, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not like, I wasn't like trying to be on here for an extended period of time, but I just had to share that because it honestly it was kind of funny to me. It's not funny that somebody got shot, but it was a little bit funny that the optics were funny to me, because all this time you guys have been yelling at us and making it seem like we are the terrorists and everything else, because we really just felt strongly about Black people getting killed unlawfully. And now that, you guys are in kind of the same position, it's not even the same position, because again, no, you guys did it unprovoked. You guys did it unprovoked. We rioted because of the situation and because we had already lost a lot. Y'all didn't lose shit. You just lost a little bit of your privilege. That's the only thing that you pretty much lost. Like, other than that, y'all are golden. Shit. Like, I really wished it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I've got to do a few things. I'm gonna work out a little bit, gotta get my body back together, because I feel like I put on a lot of weight. A lot. And I'm gonna play around with my Nintendo Switch now. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope everybody has a great day. I don't know why I'm signing off like I'm doing a real video. Like, this is just a live. So anyway, look out for another video within the next 2 days. Okay? All right. Bye.